Hi everyone, welcome back to my Endless Space 2 Let's Play playing as the Cravers on Endless Difficulty. So as I mentioned in the last video, during the outro, I'm using a new patch in this video, and from this point on, it's patch 1.0.20 if my memory is correct. It was mainly a patch that improved performance and made bug fixes, but there is the odd bit of balance as well. I don't think everything's going to work retroactively with this save game. Certain things like, well, there was a couple of changes I believe to endless planets. Not sure if they're going to work, I'd be surprised if they are. But certain things like the bug I had, if I go into the tech tree I can show you, can I? So it was a bug to do with this tech. It wasn't actually working previously. Now it is, so my approval is much better. In fact, 20 better than it was, which I should have had, of course, but didn't. We are now, of course, very close to victory. It's just a case of finding the soft one's capital. I have actually checked the diplomacy to see if I could do a map share with them, and it is potentially possible, but I think they would want every single credit I have to do it. It may even be worthwhile, but I do have a fleet down here looking for it, so if I can't find it easily, then I may do so. I've got to take the Unfallen's capital, Dorado, of course, and we've been having a bit of an issue against the fleets. I'm hoping the performance issues in the combat will be fixed, but might not retroactively work. Guess we'll see coming up. I have made, well, let's check out our systems first of all. I updated this, of course, it's a trade company getting in. Maybe I should be making some ships on Shaddai, but I've got it on money for the time being. Sassini and the capital are making a ton of slicer ships. I made a slight change to my ships before I started recording. Slicer's still the same, but I've changed the Marauder. I've basically put it back to plating. The reason why I've done that is because the only energy weapons I've actually seen our opponents use are the ones that are really close range and only close range. So arguably it's not an awful lot of point in going energy. If I can destroy my opponents before we get to short range, which is the idea, then I'm not going to need a ton of energy defense. Arguably against my opponents I should be using this weapon now, but it's not that great arguably compared to my other weapons, certainly not the ones that use resources. So and of course our heroes get bonuses towards projectiles, Cravers do so. But yeah, I am getting more and more tempted to switch over to that. Anyway, let's actually end the turn and continue on with things. There was an election this turn, so we are of course going to support the militarists. Okay, so should be pretty dominant hopefully, but each one that isn't a militarist of course cost us I believe 3 approval hits, so I don't want to see too many of the non-militarists. And this is taking quite a while to get through now since I have 18 colonies these days. Okay, and that now means with that election I am completely and utterly well, the militarists are completely dominant. They have full potency level in the Senate, so I think the 4th militarist law can now be enacted. So let's take a look at it, shall we? Let's come out of there, that's the wrong one. So the 4th militarist law is the Deadly Intent Bill. There's troop damage and damage on weapons modules. That's one heck of a law. But question is, can I afford to get rid of that? Arguably I can now. But I'm not sure I could afford that in the influence, so I'd have to get a bit more. So I have to have a think about that. Right, I did a chain gun on Genamos as usual. There's a hero upgrade. Restores up to level 16. Right, so what am I going for next with this guy? That is it. been a little while since I played with this save game, so might be a tiny bit rusty. Right, this one can go for that, I guess. I've played a bit with this patch, played a bit of a game with the Horatio. Okay. So let's move my ships on. Okay, what's that? That's what I wanted to see. You discovered the planet Hakim, home of Sayaga. It's the Neb. Okay, so I believe I mentioned in the outro last video it could be 3 turns away from victory. Well, it depended on finding this capital, and I could maybe even invade this turn now. 102 infantry, 34 armor. I have the Tikanum bonus, so I have 600 nearly infantry. There's a good chance I could take them on, put it that way. And I need to get over here as well. Okay, so oops, how'd I enter that? Right, let's start then moving ships around. I was tempted to upgrade my old, well, the old slicer ships, but the only real difference they got is their armor, well, their defenses. Alright, this ship, I really need to protect this route in here to Emosa. I'm not sure if Emosa is counting actually for this. 4 out of 6, it is. Okay, brilliant. So I don't have to actually, an outpost is enough, I don't actually have to finish colonizing it, that's going to help. Okay, so what's going on here? Come over here. Let's destroy this. Yeah, this is going to be a route for the freight that's coming, I believe, with the food on it for Emosa, so need to keep it clear. Should I stick that in? Don't think I'll bother, I should have enough. Okay, that's going to be fine. They changed the font size on the cards now, that's a good change. Small addition. Barrage fire should be enough. What cards have we got? I can't even remember. Powder shields. That minus is 10% off the damage. The shorts. Nah, and that one's, yeah. Okay. Okay, that was destroyed. Nice. Right, that's only got a one movement point. So it's pretty much pointless in moving it. That really doesn't matter in terms of victory, so I'm not going to do anything over there. Right, you're coming over. That's going over there. Right, the humans have got a few ships in the area. Hopefully I've got enough to take them out. Okay, what are these? Slicer 9s, can't even remember what they've got on, to be honest. Maybe I should be making more than one ship design for certain hull types. This is a bit confusing, but it can then cause issues when you want to upgrade potentially. So, right, so these are flak. So it took a minute out to consider this. I really don't like this situation, to be honest. We have basically exactly the same weapons and exactly the same defenses. So we're probably going to go like for like. Or basically the tactics will matter an awful lot. Whoever gets that right will come out best, arguably. So I'm going to go turtle. The extra hull plating is huge. We're going to both end up going short. When you go short, I think it's best to split your forces more, arguably. But that could cause issues potentially. They may load one of these sides more than the other, and that could cause issues. But with flak, I can still shoot across no matter what, probably. I'm actually going to watch this. I'm interested to see what it would be like, how this will turn out. And also we get to see if frame rate is an issue. Yeah, that's I was worried that that would happen. They've all gone down the middle, so this could be pretty bad potentially for me. Got a hero giving bonuses as well, not sure how good he is. Okay, sadly I had the same issue with frame rate, so that doesn't appear to be fixed yet. Or yeah, it's just an issue because I've updated this save game so much. So both of these start out at short. In the last battle, in the last video, we saw that the weapons started showing up again after it was a graphic glitch of the entry into the battle finished. So maybe it'll come online eventually. Looks like we're doing really well here, which, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to do this well. So this is going great, honestly, and hopefully we won't lose a marauder, but it's getting a bit damaged. Extra flotilla bonuses certainly help, and that was decisive victory. So that was not much to worry about, as it turned out. Thought it might be. Okay, so that's locked down there. The Sassini fleet, 16. Couple left in here, but it might be time to get that out. I may even consider sticking a hero on that. Decent chance I will. Right, what's over here then? Horatios. Ooh, that's not good. They grouped up a rather large fleet here, and yeah. So I got nearly 70,000 hit points. 2, 4, 3. If I attack him, then I'll get an extra 4 ships in there. I think I'm going to. What is he best at? It's a bit of a mix. Okay, I think I'll come back to that one actually. Right, so I'll have to have a think about that. Right, this fleet, a couple of gorges, they don't really matter. That fleet can come down there, no doubt. Definitely want to get through here this turn. It's kind of really should be focusing now on going for the capitals. Defenses on that are pretty significant. What's my manpower here? 100%, excellent. Right. Okay. 12 ships. Yeah, I might as well attack that now then. So let's attack here. Right. We had this battle before, didn't we? For this battle I'm going to do very similar to what I did last time. I've made one change though. I've swapped around one of the marauders from this fleet to that one. So it's basically an older design that has projectile defense rather than beam defense. The reason why I've done that is because there was a hero in this fleet last time which was shooting over here and caused me damage. So if that happens again, yeah, hopefully it won't be an issue this time. Let's fight then. And I'll watch this one. Okay, they went turtle, which I believe is what they went last time. This fleet, which I just forgot then, won't come into short range, will it? So, yeah. Not sure if I should have slightly changed that based on that fact. I like this situation though. Don't think we'll... Well, I think my hero probably doesn't have any hit points on the left-hand side, sadly, but the other two flotillas I think I can do a lot of damage on, especially in the middle. Okay, sadly, frame rate issue again, but we're into battle now. Looks like they're taking damage already, which is great. Yeah, hopefully we'll wipe out both of these. Last time round they had 4 of the smaller ships in the middle and they got wiped out very soon. Some of these would have been damaged as well, were damaged in the last battle. That's actually got a bit of, well, it should have got about 25% of his hit points back. Hopefully it can do a lot of damage on one of them at least. Yeah, you can see the graphic glitch there. Right, that flotilla is down. Sadly I lost that, don't know if I did any damage. Should have flotilla was lost again. Hopefully I can take something out here. Looks like they're firing over here, and I've taken one down. Let's speed this up. Actually wipe them out. Can I take that out? Yes. Okay. Hopefully this is their main fleet. If it is, they're pretty much defenseless now. Okay, so they got 2 ships left. I'm going to be bringing all of those through very soon. That can come up to there. Right. Yeah, I should have made some more slices for that fleet last turn. I forgot about that. Right, let's attack here. So they will have to go down the middle. I'll just quickly reorganize this. Okay, let's fight and watch a tiny combat, of course. And they retreated. Okay, presumably back down there. Right, so all of these actually have movement. Those gorges. What the hell's that? I don't know how they still exist there. This fleet actually has some action points, and that should be enough to take it out, actually, so we'll... Right. They all have torpedoes. Right. Yeah, excellent. Okay, let's move through to Aquarius. Should I... Rotor 11s, how many have I got? 6 in there, is it? Right, I'll do. Let's come through. Okay, can't attack that sadly. It's a fine ship. Should move those through. Those through. Okay, what I'll probably do next turn is put enough marauders on that Gorger fleet to get it there and move the fleet through as well. Maybe siege up a turn, then invade, and on the same turn declare war on these as well and invade here. And yeah, hopefully that will mean victory if I can take them on the same turn. Don't really have as many ships over here as I would like, but that may be enough. Okay, what I'm going to do now is take a minute out to update population and build list and think about attacking the Horatio here. Okay, so here is the systems management screen for the turn. I've got a few things left to do before I end the turn. So I've got a fleet that's basically complete at Scorpius and Cassini. Let's bring this one down from Scorpius. Something I've moved already is the Gorger fleet that came back down there. It's going to take forever to get over here. The game will be well over by the time it makes itself useful. This Cassini fleet could really do with a hero. I'm actually going to take the hero that's over here somewhere and stick it on there, I think. So let's find the hero, which happens to be this one, I believe. Let's confirm that. Let's take a look at him. Let's remind ourselves what he's got. So it's free movement, vision range, hull plating, penetration on fleets. Okay, so let's have a look at his ship. Okay, let's stick on one of those. Definitely. What else should I stick on? That's fine. And he's got some old flak design, is it? Okay, I definitely want to upgrade that. It's a case of what to though. I am tempted to go energy with this guy. Definitely am. I'm actually out of antimatter, so that was what I was thinking of adding. So I'm actually just going to stick on the flak here. Okay. And let's apply design. Okay. So I could definitely do with a couple more ships down here, but yeah, let's get it over here, I think. Right, sadly it's going to take longer than I'd hoped. Even with the free move, oh, it's only got 3 movement points left. Why is that? Maybe because I put the hero on. In fact, it's highly likely. So let's just have it go to there, is it? Over here. To be honest, I need to get over the soft-ons quickly. Arguably. It's going to take a while, isn't it? I'll have it go to Bendus and decide from there. Not sure that was a good idea or not. Okay, I think the only thing I've got left to do this turn then is, well, attack here, I guess. So I will attack here. Let's try to put a couple of ships across. It wouldn't hurt, arguably. So I put a couple of gorges over there. Let's attack. Okay. They merged supposedly, but I thought they would have had, yeah, I thought they could have 20 points, so that's a bit surprising. Right, what the hell card formation am I going to use here? So it took a minute out to figure out the card I'm using and also the formation. So this stats option is quite useful. You can see here that I definitely have the advantage on the long range option, and they're much better suited to short range. They only actually have one ship, I believe, that is just the energy and only energy, but they have mainly flak, which is best at short. So I split them up. That's basically a lost flank. I'm gonna lose that. I don't really mind all that much. Maybe I should have a Marauder 11 actually, if they have the energy one over there, which is short. I'll just have that. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that ship no matter what. Maybe I've put too much over here, maybe I haven't put enough, but I'm gonna watch this anyway, expecting to win with the odd casualty. But let's see how it goes. Okay, so they put most of their strength there, not too much there, that's probably fine. Hopefully I can wipe out all of that and just lose one ship. They went for Get Lucky, which is a surprise, not Turtle. So only one of those actually goes in short, so that's not a very, well, flak is good at, equally good at medium as it is short actually. Okay, so about to start shooting. Yeah, hoping to wipe these both out. Usual frame rate issues, sadly. So, how are we doing anyway? Yeah, weapons aren't showing up again. Hopefully they start in a minute though. Won't put money on it though. Right, I've already taken down one ship. Speed this up a bit. That's downed already. They might be able to start shooting over here. Oh wow, this is already taken out. Yeah, Horatius ships aren't that great at all. It's a glitch. Yeah, all of this are now shooting over here. Might even completely wreck them. Yeah, have. Okay, that was a lot easier than I was expecting as well. Okay, brilliant. Right, I think that is pretty much it for the turn. You know what? That could get in there next turn. Maybe I should bring this fleet over. I definitely want to upgrade this hero, which I forgot to do. His ship. Okay. One on there, one on there. He's got torpedoes. I'm gonna have flak instead. Okay. Supply. Right. What's the defenses like here? Right, that's very good. Already used the action point. Can I move these across? How many turns to get there? 3 turns. To be honest, getting these over to the soft phone isn't realistic at all, is it? I don't think I'll bring those over this turn. Right, so let's end the turn. So get the antimatter resource next turn. I'm going to go for the medium hull after that. But not sure we're going to actually get to see them because we're, yeah, could win hopefully in a couple of turns, 2-3 turns. Right, looks like I might have found an endless world. Could be declaring war this turn. Something I forgot to do last turn is use the 4th law for the militarists. If I start some more wars, that's going to get me 35 approval for each one. So yeah, I can definitely. Well, no, actually, it's Toys for Boys I'm getting approval off, and the other one is I'm also getting approval off. So I'm not sure I'm going to have enough influence, but for 2 turns, probably will. Right, found a new system, Akama, down there. Mavros boost ended, definitely want to renew that, got 22. I'm going to have to get some Giga Lattice then. So, 22 Giga Lattice. Let's buy it if I can. How much do I have? 5. I need 17. Okay. Let's come here. Yeah, need to get these up to 50 to get the law, which halves over colonization, but not going to need it, I think. Right. Genamos hero got an upgrade, this guy. So just pick something pretty much randomly. Hull plates and absorption, we'll go for that. Damage 1. Okay. Research. So the microwave pipes, which is amazing, but I don't have much durantium yet. And there's that as well. Okay, and we're going for the hulls next. Just going to take a turn, and that's going to take 3 turns to get the medium hull. That second level one uses antimatter, which it actually mentions now. It didn't. Not sure it used to. Okay, let's move my ships on this turn. Oh, I actually completed that. I've forgotten all about it. So that was rescuing Horatio. Okay. Right. Let's expand them for the time being. There's expedition I can do here. Bagaba, Populous. Let's come down here. Can't think fertile planets. Is that food for the Bagaba or is it culture? Oh, we don't have them in here yet, so I think it's culture influence. Right, 3 bits of movement, a couple of gorges over there. That's fleet. Is coming over here. Right, let's bring up there. And that's reached Bundas. Right, might be bringing it there, might be moving down towards the soft phones, I'm not sure. Okay. Right, I can't attack them in their territory, which is a bit of an issue. If I want to move these down here, how many turns is it going to take? Wow, that's a lot more than I was expecting. Why so long? I think maybe the vine thing maybe is affecting the movement. It's possible. So, right. I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, take a minute out to move stuff around there. Is there a reason now not to clear war on the Sophons and the Unfallen? Right, looks like they are energy and they... Ooh, that's a pretty good... This is the first AI I've seen that's using that energy type and actually very well suited to taking me out, so this is a good sign. What's my fleet got over here? Not much energy defense whatsoever. It's a problem. But this is mainly flak, which is actually pretty well suited to taking these out, and they don't have any flak defense. Okay, I think I can definitely do well against them. How are we doing over here? Okay, what I'm gonna do is declare war on the Unfallen and the Sophon. So let's come into here.
Yeah? Why are you knocking
Declare
around?
war. Make an offer.
Gosh, we are so surprised that you're a
They gave us one purpose: to destroy planets.